Assalamu alaikum dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing well and safe at your homes. So student, this is your video lecture 1 and this is your English lecture for the week 9. And today we are going to talk about transitive verb and intransitive verb. So student, this is your grammar lesson. Okay. Now before starting the lecture, we will talk about our learning outcomes, or you may say our learning goals. Okay students. So the learning objectives of this lesson is that at the end of this lesson, you all will be able to define transitive and intransitive verb, and you all will be able to differentiate between these two types. Then we will make sentences more effectively by using these types of verb, and we will also be able to understand that how they form and how they operate. Okay. Now, before talking about their definition, let's talk about some warm-up activity or some brain boosting activities. So students, what are the essential components of a sentence, and can you differentiate between subject and object? Yes, you all know that the three essential components of the sentence, and you all are also able to differentiate between subject and object. Yes, hurry up. Okay, now let's talk about the essential components of the sentence. There are three essential components of a sentence, which are subject, verb, and object. The three essential components of the sentence are subject, verb, and object. Yes, what is verb? Yes, students, the verb is the one word that shows action. The verb is the word that shows action. And what is subject and object? So student, subject in simple English sentence is the person or anything that state on which the statement is made. It can be a word, it can be a phrase that controls the verb, and it has some agreement with the verb. Since simple language, subject is the one who performs the action. The one who performs the action is called subject, and the subject has agreement with the verb. So we can say subject-verb agreement. So the one who performs action is subject, and the one who receives, the one who receives the action is called object. And you may also say that subject controls the verb and verb controls the object. And these three are the essential components of a sentence. But student, do you know that the fundamental or the two most important components of the sentence are subject and verb? A sentence can have a complete sense without object, but it will not have a complete sense without subject or verb. Okay. Now let's talk about transitive verb. Transitive verb is a verb that accepts one or more objects. Or you may say transitive verb is that action that has direct object to receive its action. So it has direct object to receive the action. And transitive verbs can be classified as monotransitive, ditransitive, tritransitive, depending upon the number of object. If in the sentence the object is one, then it will be monotransitive. And if there are two objects, then it will be ditransitive or bitransitive. And if the objects are three, then it will be tritransitive. Now look at the difference between direct object and indirect object. So student, direct object is a sentence. In a sentence is that object which has direct relation with the subject, and you may say it is the noun or pronoun on which the subject directly acts upon. For example, all the actors have played their parts. Now played is the verb as it is the action. Who is playing? Actors. So these are the subject, and the direct object is their parts. Now indirect object. An indirect object in a sentence is the recipient of the action performed by the subject, because they are not receiving the action directly by the subject. For example, Pauline has passed her mother a parcel. Past is the verb, Pauline is the subject, parcel is the direct object, and her mother is indirect object. So this is the difference between direct object and indirect object. And transitive verbs are those verbs, those actions which have object, direct object to receive their action. For example, the man loves his children. So here the verb is loves, man is subject, and who is receiving this directly? His children. So this is the direct object. So here the verb becomes transitive verb. Similarly, the doctor cured him. Cured is verb, doctor is subject, him is direct object. So the cured become transitive verb. Some more examples. Amna crossed the street. Here crossed is verb. Amna is subject, street is object. So those verbs which have object to receive direction are called transitive verbs. Ali kicked the ball. Kicked is transitive verb. Now let's have a look on intransitive verbs. In grammar, an intransitive verb does not allow a direct object, or you may say the actions which do not have any object to receive their action are called intransitive verb. So you may say they are without object. They are without object. It indicates complete action by itself in a sentence without requiring any object. And such types of verb are followed by adverbs or prepositions. Do you know what are adverbs? Adverbs are the words that add something to the verb, that qualify the verb. For example, yes, now let's have some examples. Snow fell yesterday. Now is in this sentence, so in this sentence, snow fell yesterday. Fell is verb, snow is subject. Now there is no object here. So such verb becomes intransitive verb. Similarly, the sun shines bright. Now here shines is verb. The sun is subject. Now the bright is qualifying the action shines. So it is an adverb. And there is no object in this sentence. So such verb becomes intransitive verb. Okay? Similarly, everyone tried very hard to win the race. So here everyone is subject, tried is intransitive verb, very hard is adverb because there is no object. My sister cries loudly. Similarly, cries is intransitive verb, my sister is subject, loudly is adverb, and again there is no object. So it is an intransitive verb. So in short, student, transitive verbs contains objects while intransitive verbs have no objects, and still they make a complete sense itself. Now we will have a look on how a verb can act as a transitive verb similarly as intransitive verb. Speak. I would like to speak with you. Now here with you is object. So this is a transitive verb. Let's speak. There is no object here. Read. We are reading your new book. Your new book is object. We are reading. So it is intransitive. Cancel. Ed cancelled the reservation. The reservation is object. Ed cancelled. No object. So it is intransitive. Agree. I agree with you. So with you, you is object. I agree. No object. Intransitive verb. Count. We count on her assistance. Her assistance is object. That counts. No object. So this is intransitive. Similarly, you can make the sentence of write in transitive form and in intransitive form. I am writing a story. So I am writing a story. This is transitive verb writing because here we have object, a story. You write neatly. Now in this sentence, write is the verb, but there is no object. Instead of object, we have used adverb. So this is intransitive. So this is how a verb can be used as transitive verb and intransitive verb. Clear, students? Now there are some video links for you which you have to watch clearly, and it will help in memorizing the concept more clearly. Now your task time, students, you have to do the part A of page 61 on book and part B of page 62 on your copy. Now there are some notebook maintenance rules for you, that you have to draw margin line on your every page. Then you will write date and day and homework on the top of the page with blue marker. The headings and the questions will be also written with the blue marker and will be underlined with the blue marker as well. Your writing should be very neat because it boosts up your confidence, and the copy should be kept in good condition throughout the term. And at the end, student, you have to draw a margin line. Okay, now this is a big fat review for you, or summarization of your whole lecture. So we talked about transitive and intransitive verbs. So transitive verbs are those verbs which need an object, and intransitive verbs are without an object. I bought a car. So here a car is the object and bought is transitive verb. The baby smiled. Smiled where? On what? On whom? No object here. So smiled is intransitive verb. So students, I hope you have understood the concept very clearly. Okay, thank you. Best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.